Black Lives Matter, the sentiment and movement, not the organization, is what I believe in. I just received this story in my comments about a man who was shot 60 times by Ohio police, and I'm going to react to this story. I literally don't know anything about it. I just clicked the first link that came up. I haven't watched the video or anything, so here we go. Jayland Walker, Ohio police release video of deadly suspect chase by Patrick Jackson of BBC News, updated 2 hours ago. Let's watch the video. I've never seen this before. Let's see what happens. I'm going to buffer it.
He's slowing down here, slowing down.
Oh, God. All right, so BBC paused it right when they started shooting, but I could see in the frame there that there was like a body, like a man running away, and like it looked like 6 or 7 police officers behind him, and then they just started letting off shots, and it sounded like a war zone, like fireworks. I mean, it was like an ungodly number of shots. Now, if you've seen my previous content, you probably know how I feel about the Second Amendment in general, but I'll make this clear for anybody who's new watching this. The Second Amendment, the gun culture in America, has created the society where everybody is on edge, including police. Police are more likely to shoot people in the U.S. than they are in any other country because we have an armed civilian populace. That makes police more likely to use deadly force. That makes police more likely to also be killed. That also means other civilians have the power and capacity to settle petty, stupid disputes with guns and deadly force and violence. So I'm against state aggression, of course. Black Lives Matter as the movement and the movement and sentiment is what I support, not the organization. I don't know anything about the organization, right? But I will say that we need to create a better, safer, more sustainable society by getting rid of the guns. Yes, when police kill people, especially unarmed civilians, they should be held to account and responsible, just like as if I put on a body cam and started shooting people, right? Even if I'm in the right, there should be a criminal investigation into that to prove innocence. But as of right now, police seem to be above the law. They don't have the same accountability standards that civilians have. But I'm going to read more into this story. So, U.S. police have released a video of a chase in Akron, Ohio, which is where I believe LeBron James is from. I wonder if LeBron will speak about this, which ended in a black man being shot dead, hit more than 60 times by pursuing officers. Police believe Jayland Walker, 25, opened fire first, and officers feared for their lives during the nighttime traffic stop on June 27th. So, right here alone, whether or not he did fire the gun, I want to make this very clear. Very clear. Wake up, you stupid motherfuckers, because people love to attack me in my comments saying I'm defending criminals or I'm defending criminal behavior. American society is sick. Jayland should have never had a gun. The police would have been less likely to shoot him in any other country or in any other situation if people were unarmed. Period. I need to make this explicitly clear. We don't hear about police shooting people all the time in other countries. Canada, the U.S., Canada, France, Britain, Germany, etc. All the countries that we should be equal to, if not better than, in terms of safety and life development. We fail because we allow guns to permeate our society. Now, the police, I don't know the full facts of this story, but my prescription to the sickness in American society still remains the same, because all of these stories tend to be the same. I've been covering mass shootings for about a month and a half, and I've seen the same repeated pattern in all of these stories. So whether he had a gun or not, I don't know, and I don't give a fuck. I need to make this clear. I don't give a fuck whether he had a gun, didn't have a gun, shot first, shot in the air, shot himself. I don't care. People should not have guns in America because there will be more bloodshed like this and other mass shootings and police killings, etc. It's sad and sick. Abolish the Second Amendment, abolish the Second Amendment, abolish the Second Amendment. All lives matter, blue lives matter, black lives matter, etc. Mr. Walker was not armed when he ran away from his car, but police say a pistol was later found inside it. Akron's mayor urged local police to show patience as protests began. The video is heartbreaking. It's hard to take in, Daniel Horrigan said after the footage was released on Sunday. State Attorney General Dave Yost promised a complete, fair, and expert investigation by the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation, while Akron police are holding a separate internal investigation into whether officers violated departmental rules or policies. The 8 officers involved in the shooting, 7 of whom are white and 1 of whom is black, have been put on paid administrative leave. A lawyer for Mr. Walker's family said officers had kept firing even after he was on the ground. Derek Johnson, president of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, described Mr. Walker's death as murder, point blank. Here's supposedly a picture of the gun. Police released images of a handgun on a car seat, and this is why we need to abolish the Second Amendment. I don't know how much more we need to say. Civilians should not have guns running around, and we will see. If we were to snap our fingers right now and all the guns were to disappear in America, and let's say only the police would have guns, then almost every police encounter that results in death or a shooting would be unjustifiable, period. Right? And I'm not saying that this one was justified. I need to make this clear to you stupid motherfuckers. I'm not saying that this one is justified or unjustified. What's not just is a society that allows this to happen. Because at the same time this was happening, four mass shootings happened on the day that this occurred. Civilians were killing other civilians. Husbands were killing their wives, their kids. People were shooting at the police. It's insane. So the main problem is this. All right. Jayland Walker's car was stopped on Monday, 27th June at 12:30 in the morning for a routine traffic inspection. A shot was heard from the car and a traffic camera captured what appeared to be a muzzle flash, Akron Police Chief Steve Milet said, quoted by the Associated Press news agency. Police body cameras show a person with a ski mask getting out of the car and running towards a car park, chased by officers for about 10 seconds before they opened fire. One officer tried first to use a stun gun, but that was unsuccessful, police say. Police Chief Milet said one still photo seemed to show Mr. Walker's going down to his waist area, and another appeared to show him turning toward an officer. A third picture image captures a forward motion of his arm, he said. As well as the pistol found with a loaded magazine on the seat in the car, a bullet casing matching the weapon was found nearby, police say. Demonstrators marched peacefully through Akron and gathered in front of the City Justice Center after the video was released. Family lawyer Bobby DiCello said police had fired on Mr. Walker even when he was on the ground and had handcuffed him before trying to provide first aid. Mr. Walker's family said in a statement to CBS News, anger is fine, anger is understandable, violence is not. Let's uphold the dignity of Jayland's life as we peacefully demand justice for him. So, once again, I already know what will happen in my comment section. People will attack me. They'll watch 1 minute of this video and say, this guy had a gun. He didn't die unarmed. He deserved to get shot by the police. These same right-wing reactionary conservatives have all this energy towards dead black people who are killed by the police, but no comments at all when it comes to the tens of thousands of Americans that die senselessly to gun violence, and also to the police as well. So I'll make this very clear. Black lives matter. Yes. Police in the U.S., without a doubt, systemically target black men for crimes, right? They systemically over-police us, brutalize us, and have murdered us. Yes. But the general problem in the United States still remains, in my opinion, as the gun culture in society and the permeation and proliferation of firearms. Period. That's it. So rest in peace to Jayland Walker. I hope his family finds closure. I hope there is justice. I hope there is a full investigation in our justice system, which hardly ever provides justice, but that leads to some sort of resolution where the most people will be happy with the outcome. So my name is Simon Hill. Thank you for watching.